What is going on, everybody? How we all doing today? Welcome back to another stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. What is up? What is going on? Hopefully you guys are all having a great and wonderful day wherever you guys are at. Hopefully you guys in the US are enjoying your Labor Day. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. Tonight we're back with more Olive Fabric. Going to continue working on our modern industrialization craziness. So hopefully you guys are excited for that. Got a lot of modern industrialization stuff done last stream, which was 2 days ago. I was trying to shoot for every single day this month, but I missed yesterday. So hopefully we keep those to a minimum. So I do apologize for that. I was out at a picnic all day. We were out at a campsite from 2 until 10 o'clock. And so I didn't end up getting home until after 11. And I had to go to work early this morning. So I had to go to bed, unfortunately. I do have work tomorrow, so I don't know how long of a stream tonight's going to be, but I'm trying to hit that everyday goal stuff and things. So here we are. We're going to continue grinding September and grinding on our modern industrialization. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. We got all this automation done last stream. I need to work on automating the quarry. At the very end of last stream, we ran out of coal. We need coal to make coke. Coke makes coke dust. Coke dust makes steel. So steel is very important. So we upgraded from a regular blast furnace to an EBF, electric blast furnace. So we got that going. This thing rocks. This thing was blowing through making steel. So what we couldn't keep up with was the ore production. So we might have to increase the amount of quarries we have running. I just set bronze drills crafted. I didn't just set them. I just crafted a set of bronze drills and put them in here. I don't even remember how many I started with. So I think it went down like pretty fast though. So we need to automate these to be inserted. So our goal was to hit 2,500 coal, or not coal, 2,500 steel. So we hit that. So the machine turned off, so that's good. But we're still trying to backlog coal coke. So that is what we are waiting on at the moment. Once coal coke hits 200, I believe is when it turns off. No, for some reason, the lignite coal won't work. At least not as far as I know.
Oh, I'll mine some. I'm down the bottom.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it just says coal, but you would think lignite coal would work.
Yeah, considering it's from modern industrialization.
Right? I wonder if it has any other uses.
A bunch of it.
But shooting, what's up, man? How you doing? Hello, hello. Most of the time, from what I've seen, you can direct substitute it, but for whatever reason, you can't.
So we have some AE already.
So lignite coal can be used just as regular coal, nothing else. So that's kind of lame.
Yeah, considering it's from.
Yeah, so you can use it to burn things and use it to make torches, and like that's your limitations. Well, maybe they want you to use the lignite coal for the things that you would normally use coal for. That way you use the coal only for steel.
Could be.
That can be. That's my thought process for that.
That would be smart, actually.
So the smartest thing I did was automate kelp as a fuel source. So then we never had to use coal for anything.
Good.
That's smart. The kelp keeps us going. We might have to look into building another one of these buildings next door to house the quarries. Or you know what? We could probably just like throw the quarries like up the side here. That would be fine. They don't need to be up in and underneath the closed area here. Too bad Tricito isn't here, because I sent him cake that I was eating yesterday. He sent me a very unhappy looking emoji.
Steve.
He's lucky. I forgot to take pictures of the cake I was eating today.
Wait, is that a good thing? Bad thing.
A good thing, because I was going to send him the very tasty looking cake, and he can't have it on his diet. But I'm starting my diet officially tomorrow, and somebody's got to hold me accountable. And I'm going to be no longer sending pictures of cake to Tricito.
Well, that ain't no fun.
Maybe I'll just find cake to torment him. You ought to like that, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll be nice and I won't pick on the Boltias anymore then.
Uh-oh. What was this thing for? Oh, coal dust. But I stopped that because we ran out of coal.
I mean, look down here at the bottom.
There we go. So the last thing that we were working on too was analog circuit automation. So we've already done no, we haven't done capacitors. We need to do, I believe, just capacitors and inductors. Let's take a look at her. Oh no, I cleared it. So we have resistors, so we need capacitors, inductors, and the analog circuits. And all of those are just assembler crafts. And we needed assemblers, but we were out of steel. Oh my god, the amount of rubber. Why does it take so much rubber? And it only needs 106 steel, but needs 430 plastic. That's just insane to me. That's a ton of plastic. YOLO, whatever. We need them. I guess I probably could have used like some other type of crafter. Oh well. Use the things from the mods, I guess. So we had rubber set at 2,500. If 3 machines take 500, well, yeah. So that's 15 machines we can make at a time with what we backlog here. And this also needs coke dust. So we need a ton of coal. Maybe I'll make a coal seed, because I know that that's a thing. Oh, it's easy. It's only tier 2. But we need coal. Oh, there's blocks of coal. Nice. Charcoal block. Yeah, too bad you can't use charcoal to make coal.
I was just thinking if there was a way. Can Tricito make charcoal essence?
Yeah, there's coal essence. I'm gonna make a coal seed right now. What do we need in the middle? I don't need a tank. For this, for that. I need that. I don't need resistors. I believe I still need the other stuff. So it's prosperity seeds. Tricito never gave me a fancy watering can.
Oh. So in other words, you need me to come up there with my fancy watering can.
Yeah, you're gonna have to donate it to the cause.
Okay, I'll be right up.
Put it in the AE system.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Didn't
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah, easy.
Easy peasy. It's in there.
Thank you. Now this means I'm going to have to make accelerators and all that crap, huh?
Probably. You know, one thing always leads to another.
Yeah. It's a terrible, vicious cycle. What is taking so long on this? Just steel plates? Is that...
Hey, that's pretty cool.
It's over here somewhere. That's long enough. Not that I need that stuff right away.
Put in. Crap.
So you know the 3 crafting towers I have down in the AE system?
Yeah.
I'm down to 1.
Why?
Because I filled the other ones. Can you believe that?
No. That's highly unusual.
Yep, filled.
I guess you'll have to make some more. That's all there is to it.
Yep. We're gonna have to expand the expansion.
Time to make a basement.
Yeah. Or another wing or something.
It's okay, I got down here and I can't figure out how to get back up to the top.
Don't you love that?
Got it. Oh, when you're way down to the bottom and everything looks the same? Yeah, it's kind of...
How do you... Oh, I was gonna say, how do you tell what kind of range these have? What are these even? Oh, diamonds. Sheep. I wish there was a way you could see the working area. But the area is +5. What is this? And this is +5. Area is 3 by 3. So 5 is 8 by 8. Rain, thank you so much for that resub. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much as well. for 32 months of being subscribed. I really appreciate it. That is a super long time. Thank you, man, so much for all the continued support. You're awesome. Thank you for being here, chilling and hanging out. Always do appreciate it. Falcon, how we doing? Hello. So we technically only need like one of these harvesters per plot, right? It's 8 by 8 square. Hopefully everyone in the US had a great Labor Day. I had to work, so that was fun. I wish I could see the area. Why is that not a thing? Why can I not see the area? So is it 8 by 8 or is it a total 8 by 8? I would assume total 8 by 8 because the Supremium says +5 to area. So it'd be an 8 by 8 square. But this 9 by 9 is being harvested. And what we need? I'm surprised you didn't steal the extendo grip, Jim.
What extendo grip?
You made it.
Oh, yeah, nah. I thought that had to go on the machine.
No, you put it in your offhand and it makes your arm longer.
Why is it right to put...
What does this do? 11 by 11.
Oh. I guess you don't, smell.
So I'm not really looking to like take over this stuff. I'm just looking to add some additions. So if I could just, I guess I need a hoe. Geez, it's still crafting those? And we're gonna make them the same level.
Yeah.
GG on the flawless getaway. Congratulations. Rain, you worked 5 hours. It was a good thing, even though you would rather not have worked. I understand that completely. Why are these not growing? Does it have to go on a higher tier soil or something? Everything else is growing. Oh, I was gonna say everything else is growing fast because not only are we watering it, but it's got the growth accelerator things underneath it. Yes, yes. I need a way underneath the corner. Oh, I forgot to go into the config file and blacklist. How far do these go down? Oh, they only, some of them go down pretty far. Well, that's not too bad. I was gonna make some of the expensive ones. Where's my dank? Where did that go? Hello, dank? Oh, there it is.
I was talking to myself again.
Uh-oh, don't do that. As long as the voices aren't answering back.
They're not. But I'm not sure I answered you.
No. What were you answering me about?
The extender.
What about it?
I thought it, you know, it had to go onto one of the create machines.
Oh. Well, after I don't really use it, so if you want it, you can have it.
Oh no, I don't want it. I made me a wand.
Ooh.
Radiant staff.
So I need what? I need 6 and then 9. That's 15. Actually, not a lot. Imperium. Is Imperium... Oh, right before Supremium. Oh, nice. So these are pretty high tier. Maybe we make another 9? Nice. Yeah, 5 hours at time and a half. And 8 hours of holiday pay. Took vacation day for Wednesday, so all good in the end. Nice. I wish I got holiday pay. I get paid my normal wage on holidays. It's the big suck, and today was also the big suck. We had a lot of very, very rude customers. The squirrel trapped down there forever. I know, he didn't want to come out. Somebody call PETA. He put himself in this predicament. You hope that we spit in all their food. No, we don't do that kind of thing. So this guy, what really set off the day was this guy came in and yeah, it's nice. Rude customers question marks already here. Yeah, it is what it is. We deal with rude customers slash dumb people on the regular. But we had this guy put in this DoorDash, and the DoorDash slips come with like everything on it. Everything. And the order was made by the other assistant manager. And so everything was like good with the order. But so the DoorDash customer like called to complain, and we told the person that we did it exactly as listed on the slip, and he was complaining about this and that being wrong. And it's like, I mean, you were the one placing the order, so if you wanted it any way different, then you know, that's on you. We just did what the slip said, you know. So after you place the order, slip comes in, slip tells us exactly what the food is, we make it exactly as the slip says. Easy peasy, wham bam. So the guy was complaining, and we're like, you know, there isn't nothing we can do for you. We're not fixing stupid. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. And so we told the guy, you know, because he wanted a full refund and his food replaced, and we were like, we're sorry, we're not doing either. So he started throwing a fit over the phone, and he was cursing and screaming at our store owner. And our store owner, you know, told him a couple of times during their conversation that he didn't need to swear and there was no reason to be rude. Well, after he started being belligerent and screaming, my store owner told him that if he wouldn't stop, he was going to hang up on him. So the guy continued to be being rude, so we hung up on him. So he called back to the store 3 times, just screaming, just being a nuisance. So we just hung up on him each time. So after that, the guy decided to come in and like confront us. And so he was being like extremely hostile, and we had to threaten to call the cops like 4 times. And then he finally left, and you know, he was still threatening the employees. He was like, you know, don't let me catch you outside. You know, he's like, things are different when you're standing inside. And he's like, don't let me find you outside. Guy was nuts.
Doesn't give any light off.
It makes noise though.
It does. And now you get these yellow things floating up and I can't get rid of them.
If you have a complex order, it's your own fault for ordering it to go. If it's wrong, for real, right? Definitely. You should be like coming into the store and placing these orders and or calling to confirm or whatever, double check things. Like especially with DoorDash orders, like the customer gets an identical copy of the receipt that we receive. So they can clearly see when they receive their order exactly what was listed in the order. So that way there's no confusion. So that's the first thing that we tell people. We're like, okay, you know, we're sorry to hear that, but did you look at your receipt? And does your receipt say that these things are as they are? And they're like, well, yeah, but I didn't order it that way. It's like, so it just magically showed up on the receipt all by itself. Totally happened. You sometimes think those people make the complaints on purpose just to get extra back? Oh, 100%. We get bogus complaints all the time. People will call and complain about literally anything just to get free food or refunded. Happens all the time. Oh boy, crazy. Oh yeah. Crazy day today. For sure, so many restaurants will comp a whole meal if you complain about anything. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because, you know, in most cases, we do, because we don't want to deal with, like, what we dealt with today. You know, somebody potentially coming in, throwing a fit in our lobby, and threatening employees. Like, it's just not worth, you know, whatever the cost of, you know, at our cost of food, it's not worth it. So... would have called the cops and told them we were being threatened. We were going to, but he left. But thankfully he wasn't lurking around outside. Sorry, I can't read your mind for what you actually want, right? Like if you're placing it online, that's on you. Through DoorDash, through online, whatever. You got to make sure that it's right. Because when we get it, we make it as it says. Granted, there's always human error. You know, any slip up could have been possible, but we know for a fact that this order was right and there wasn't an issue with it. You know, if it was made by like one of our night shift employees or whatever, totally understandable. DoorDash is going to cause his own demise before too much longer. Yeah, DoorDash is... I don't even begin to know, but dealing with it, we've seen the insides and outs of the bad and the ugly. And some of these DoorDash drivers that show up are like half homeless or on drugs or crack or something. Some of them are pretty scuzzy looking. And it scares me to think of what, you know, like these people are showing up to customers' houses and like... yeah, it's weird. the general atmosphere, social norms right now because, well, you won't go there, but yeah, we know all too well. The whole food delivery app market is yeah. Well, I mean, the other crazy thing is too, I've had DoorDash orders like sit for like an hour at my store before they get picked up, all because the customer doesn't leave a tip. And that's unacceptable in my opinion. Like, DoorDash should be paying their drivers whatever a decent rate should be. It shouldn't be expected for you to, like, I mean, even if you, like, I know some of the DoorDashers just from dealing with them on the frequent, and they're like the min-maxers, you know? They're not going to pick up an order that's not like worth their time. They want to do orders where they only have to drive 5 minutes and get like a $10 tip plus whatever their normal fee is. That way they can immediately get back out there and find another one. And so, like, what I would consider to be a normal order, like I mean, at this point I get it, like, you know, if you don't tip, you know, you kind of got to expect to wait. But, you know, people that would tip a normal amount, not even above normal amount, like, orders sit. I mean, if you don't tip at all, the order sits there for an hour. If you give a normal tip, it sits there for like 15 minutes. If you give a decent tip, it's literally the dasher is there before the order is ready. And it's just crazy that that platform allows stuff like that to happen. Between the drivers and the customers, the DoorDash subreddit is always good for some laughs. I'll have to go there and see what's up. The tip thing is nuts. Yeah, it really is. And like, customers will like call and complain to us and be like, hey, you know, where's my order at? And it's like, you ordered on DoorDash. Where it's at is here. What you want me to do about it? I can't do anything about it. You know, you have to call DoorDash and complain. And when you call DoorDash, you have to deal with foreign tech support, and you know, you usually go through that, and I don't know how many minutes it takes somebody to like sort that out, but after you deal with DoorDash, usually they toss a driver like an extra like $10-15 to go and pick up the order, and then they show up and get it. But I mean, me personally, would you want to eat an order that's been sitting for an hour? Like, that just sounds awful. Like, DoorDash should like it's not our fault, so DoorDash needs to be like comping the restaurant and then like having us remake it, because, you know, then it looks bad on our restaurant because the customer's getting served some nasty food because it's sat forever. Yeah, the whole restaurant stuff and things is wild. And we're light on staff again, which isn't good. Can't get anybody hired. I'm sure it's the standard broken record dilemma that you hear everywhere. I don't get it anymore. I'm having an employee who had put in their 2 weeks notice. They've only got like couple more days left. They've been one of my employees that have been working with us now for like 6 months. They said that between them doing school stuffs, after school activities, and working, it's too much and they can't do it anymore. And it's like, bruh, come on, bruh. And we just had 3 applications come in. Called all 3, 1 person answered, did the interview for the 1 person, interview went great, hired them the next day. Kid came in, worked for 1 day, went complete 0 dark 30, disappeared, fell off the face of the earth. I haven't heard from the kid in a week and a half. No idea what happened, never showed up for his next shifts, nothing, straight disappeared. Abducted by aliens, I'm sure. Gone, disappeared. Houdini'd right off the face of the planet. And it's like, why? Why bother wasting our time if you're going to do stuff like this? Avoid the third party whenever you can. I mean, even before I never did DoorDash, I didn't even do like the standard pizza company deliver to my house. No, I never did that. I always went and picked up my food. But if, you know, ever working in the food industry and finally dealing with DoorDash, I know better to never deal with third party apps like that. Never. Had no clue what kitchen work really was. It's not fun, I'll say that. It's not fun anymore. I guess it wasn't too bad like a few years ago. Like, I mean, it was like bad to an extent, but every job has like its goods, you know, its ups and downs, right? Can't really say a whole lot of much. But anymore, there's been far and few in between for the goods, and it's been mostly bad. But I mean, you're in an air-conditioned environment the whole time. I would 100% say that our air conditioning keeps up well around like our hot ovens. So you don't even have to break a sweat. Everything's pretty well documented. You don't need, you know, 10 years of kitchen experience. We basically teach you everything that you need to know. All you got to do is listen, follow directions, and do some cleaning. That's it. I don't ask for much. And it just seems to be impossible for some people. Yep, that's been a thing for a long time. Come to work one day, done. Or go to break and never come back. Yeah, I've heard the stories. And it's like, how can you fully get the comprehension of a job in one day? How can you fully understand it? You know, at least give us a week, you know, or 2 weeks or something. But I guess if you're not committed and you're not fully interested, I guess it's better to not waste anybody's time, you know, to quit after 2 weeks. Because that honestly is wasted money, because I waste money on these people to get them trained. And if you have no intentions of sticking around, I literally might as well be setting $100 bills on fire. Because then I have to have staff set up to, you know, train the person. The person has to be on as an extra person because they're not fully capable of handling things themselves. So I'm literally running a double employee for a shift that doesn't need it. So it's just a lot of wasted money to get somebody trained for them to not work out. So it's a bad situation all the way around. You think the record at your work is about 30 minutes? Dude didn't even want to try out another position in the warehouse, just wanted to leave. Wow. Seems there are fewer and fewer people who know what work really is. It's sad to say, but I know it's like a stereotype at this point, and you know, it's a general broad classification, but you hear it a lot that the younger generation has no work ethic. And just think about it. You know, back in the day, you would see like the neighborhood kids out like mowing the neighbor's yard or whatever. You don't see that kind of stuff anymore. You know, that I get it that not everybody should be doing stuff like that, but you know, nobody does chores anymore or helps out around the house or any of that stuff. And so that early on mindset of just working and contributing to society isn't in kids these days. You have presents for me? You're muted. Ooh, what is this? An infused beverage?
Yeah, look at it.
Is this the bottled sludge from the ground the other day?
That, yeah, but it should tell you what it is.
It just says, this smells mysteriously unfamiliar. Malt beer. 66 days aged. 0% alcohol. How am I supposed to get drunk with a 0% alcohol content?
I didn't say it had alcohol in it.
So, what is that? O'Doul's? It's an O'Doul's beer?
Yeah, I don't understand why it's not.
Aged, but non-alcoholic.
Maybe I need to let it age longer next time.
2 years worth of aging. It'll be fine wine.
Nah, I was hoping it was something good.
At least it gives haste and saturation if you need that. Haste for 8 minutes. That's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah. I'll have to get one to Tricito tomorrow.
How much of this makes how much coal? 8 makes 12. That's not even a lot. What is all this? Dirt, gold, fluix, honey. So I only have 44 Imperium. What's the low tier essence? What is that called? Oh, Inferium, there's 59k. Okay. But I'm sure once you start crafting it down, then it gets used up pretty fast. Do I even have recipes for this to like craft it down? How do we make a master infusion, Mabob? Oh, easy. Is there one of them in here? Sure as heck is. Marauder Pie, what's up, man? How we doing? What's up, what's up? How's Starfield been? This one. And then the awakened stuff. We don't mess with awakened stuff. Perfect. O'Doul's? Yeah, isn't O'Doul's the non-alcoholic beer? Isn't that a thing? Did Bud Light come out with a non-alcoholic beer too? You know Bud Light has a non-alcoholic beer these days?
Yes.
The point of drinking beer is to get all kinds of drunk and messed up. So what's the point of non-alcoholic beer? That takes all the social fun out of drinking. You drink the problems away. What problems do you remove without alcohol?
Here's the problem. Those problems are still there as the alcohol wears off.
But it makes you forget about them.
Are you sure?
No, they just rest in the back of your mind and eat away at your soul. This is fine. How many blocks do these do? 48. Okay, we're still good. Forget the spelling. Spelling is bad. Eight minutes. What's he trying to do? Recreate a Four Loko? Oh, geez. Four Lokos disappeared off the face of the planet how long ago, huh? Didn't they get banned? Why are they only crafting in one? Oh, there's only one master infusion stone. Right. Should probably make more of them. Well, okay, so it probably is crafting in two. It's crafting in the one in the back corner. I would assume. Maybe not. Probably doesn't know what to do with the master infusion stone. What I don't understand, why is it not bulk crafting all of one and then moving on to all of the rest? Very fascinating. Yes, you believe it is O'Deal's is the non-alcoholic beer. Yes. Never understood anyone who wanted the taste of bad beer, right? You just throw all your essence into the Arftools crafter and let it go to town. Yeah, I need to do that. We have these crafter things, and they're pretty alright. But of course, I'm just doing everything with AE at the moment. I didn't think I would need to do this many, but it's fine. Whatever. I knew a guy. He was in the military. I forget what it was that he did. But after he got out, he went through a rough spell and became an alcoholic, and it was really bad. I don't really know the full stories. I only knew this guy like secondhand. He was like a friend of a friend, and he would like bring him around. But all I knew is that he drank O'Doul's exclusively. And so like one day I asked my friend, like, you know, why? And he said that it was because he had a bad spurt with alcoholism, and so he doesn't drink alcohol anymore. I was like, okay, fair enough. But I don't know anybody's that would be like, oh yeah, I'm just drinking O'Doul's to drink O'Doul's. Well, I'm sure that that's not a thing. Easier to downgrade it than to wait for it to be crafted up. True. So look, even after adding all these crafters, it's still slow. Do I have to like increase the ground quality that it's on in order to get it to go faster? Because I mean, it's not like that can't be sorted out. Maybe we do that real fast. Let's just bump it all the way up to Supremium. Do we have red fertilizer in the pack or lily pads of fertility? I think we have the red fertilizer, don't we? Yeah, farming for blockheads. I wonder, I don't know if you can put these on this type of farmland. No. So you can't put them on this type of farmland. But I know that you can put it on regular farmland. What I do with the hoe? I think you can mix them, can't you? No. You either speed up the growth or increase the output. Just double it down, I guess. Just see what happens. All right, no, red fertilizer is like where it's at. I wonder if it works to increase the yield or not. I don't even know how I would know. I guess we water just one of these plants. I think the speed one's the way to go. I don't think I can take the red seeds out, but I don't know. Or the green ones or whatever. I don't even know how you make this stuff. I wonder if the growth accelerators below are affecting it or not. Is there a mystical agriculture book? I don't think there is. Oh, there is.
Yes, there is. It's one in the AE system, I believe.
I even have one. Well, I want to know. I don't know. My cold seeds aren't growing nearly as fast as some of the crops are out in the one larger field over here. So I just want to know if the growth accelerators affect like the different tiers of farmland, or if they only affect basic farmland.
Oh, I don't know.
Growth accelerators of all tiers provide the same rate of growth ticks. Higher tiers, however, have a larger range, so you can stack more than below a single plant. Doesn't matter which tier you use as long as the growth accelerator is placed within the range. Oh. That makes a lot of sense. I was just going off of whatever else we had going on out here, but apparently this isn't right. I mean, it's cheaper to do. So if we look at the growth accelerators, it does 24 blocks. Well, that's Prudentium. This one does 12. So for 12 blocks below the plant, I guess it's 11 blocks below the plant. Is it 11? How many blocks below the farmland slash dirt it is effective? How many blocks below the farmland? So does that mean... So the base tier is 12 blocks, right? So is that 1, 2, 3, or is it 1, 2, 3? I think it'd probably be better on the safe side to count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Does that make sense? None of this makes sense. Can I uncraft these? Nope. Sweet. Whoop. I just want to know at what is considered like level 1, you know? Why is there no like information on that? I guess we're just going to go with what it says. It says how many blocks below the farmland? Where's my buildy wand? Whoop. I should specify 12, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, look at that. That's not 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I not set this to be 12? So we need to come up by one, I guess. Oh no, I dug out the wrong set of 3x3s. Did I? Oh no, I just didn't put the last row in? That is correct. Where's the destruction gadget when you need it? So what's the next tier? So Prudentium is 24. So that's another 12 blocks, which is 108 again. Is that how much each layer can be? Is 12? Yes. So each layer can be 12 blocks thick. That makes sense. So after the green ones are tertium. Maybe I should make... What are we making? Tertium. There we go. Let's see how that goes. See, it only says available 1. Why can't it see that there's multiple in there? Yeah, see, it only uses 1. I guess that's the problem, huh? That's why it needs to be put through like one of these crafters. Oh, what? That's not how it's made? How is it made? Oh, it's just 4. Lacking materials. Oh, it needs another one? But it constantly returns it to the output. That's lame. What do we have? What is this called? A crafting table? What else do we have that does auto magical crafting? I don't think there is anything else. The Art of Tools Crafter just works. I wonder if there's a way to prevent something from like returning to the output. There is no Art of Tools Crafter. Feels bad. I could just do it all with AE. How far along is this? Cancel you. Where were we at? I do need all of you. And where do we put you? I don't know. So what is it? It's Prudentium, then Tertium, then Imperium, then Supremium. I guess I need a chest for down here. Oh well, yes, we have to find other means. So unfortunately, this can only do 4 at a time. I don't know why it won't do like a stack at a time. I can only do 1 at a time. I mean, it's doing it fast, but it's not bulk crafting it. Oh, you know what? I can fix this. I can fix this. Sometimes you just gotta think with your brain, you know? What would it be? Would it be a processing pattern, maybe? And then how much would a stack make? 4 makes 1. So 16 of these should be the output. Oh, crap. So I guess that doesn't work. I swore there was a way to get it to do... bulk crafting. Stack upgrade? I looked and this doesn't support anything other than acceleration cards. Yeah, I mean, at least this is better than, you know, what we were dealing with. I mean, it's still incredibly slow, but... I mean, I guess what we do is we increase the process at the beginning, right? I only need 3. What are you waiting on? Glass. Why? Why is it always waiting on glass? I guess I didn't even need to I guess we didn't even need that many like acceleration cards. Or like the capacity cards. Yeah, we don't need the capacity cards because we can't do more than one at a time anyway. I mean, I guess this one could do capacity because it can distribute to the other ones. Oh, now we need the other acceleration cards. I wonder if you can put these recipes in an assembler. Oh. I guess it doesn't have anywhere to go. Still sucks. If anybody knows of any better ways in all of Fabric, you'll have to let me know. Too bad you couldn't label like each stone like be its own thing. Why? Why is this so slow? These crafters wouldn't do it either because these constantly return all things to the output. Too bad you couldn't do it on a belt. Or in one of these things. I don't know. I can't even think of anything else that would craft any faster. I mean, these things are fast at crafting, but yeah, they don't get the job done. I don't even know which one of these things is harvesting those. Has to be this one. I don't know. It could be a combination of both. I wonder why an assembler can't do it. Would an assembler be able to do it? Didn't I just make some? Assemblers are supposed to go really fast. I bet an assembler can do it. I guess I have another one of these. Yes, I guarantee one of these can do it. So this is what we need, because these can go really fast. Whoops. Good old modern industrialization. Why didn't I think of this? But I wonder if it will constantly pull the stone out too. I guess we'll find out. I need to set up a thing too that automatically keeps these processors stocked. No active recipe. Well, that sucks. So this won't even do it. Where's AK when we need him? Well, apparently modern industrialization is supposed to have machines for mystical agriculture. I forget what they're called though. Oh, seed reprocessor, electric composter, maybe the growth chamber, mystical incubator. So out of all that, all we got out of it is 6 supremium. Yeah, it sucks that you can only craft one item at a time. I guess we'll just let it to... Let it to be what it is. We'll just let AE handle all the crafting. My coal is growing so fast now that it can't be harvested fast enough. Maybe we just do another 12 layers of these. Is this 12? Yep. So how many more do we need? 9. Nice. I think that's as good as it gets right there. Now all we got to do is make it harvest faster. I should have maxed it out, honestly. This little section of 9 could probably harvest crops so fast it'd be insane. What are you called? A harvester? That's what I thought. Solium? The classic. It faces toward you for some reason instead of away from you, because that would make too much sense. No. Come back, wrench. Jim, I'm putting your watering can in your mailbox.
You can leave it there, so if you need it again.
All right. I'll just put it there for now, and if I need it, I know where it's at. I got these crops growing extra fast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
Tons of growth accelerators.
That'll do it.
Well, I didn't realize it. You know, we were all under the assumption that the higher tier growth accelerator would do more, but it doesn't. It's just a range upgrade.
Ah. So in other words, when Tracito comes in and sees, and then harvests, he's gonna be a little shocked.
Well, I'll have to let him know because, you know, it's 10 times cheaper than to make these go faster. So each tier applies the same amount of like growth effect. It's just, you know, each tier increases how many blocks away from the plant that you can be.
Oh.
So that means that you stack them in layers of 12. So you do like the cheapest material, 12 layers, then the second, you know, tier of things, 12 layers, then the third tier. And so, you know, eventually you get stacked all the way down. So as you go deeper, the blocks become more expensive, but you still need the same amount of those blocks. So, you know, under each plan, it's 12. So you only need 12 of the tier 1 accelerators. Then you need 12 more of the tier 2, and they go under. Then 12 more of the tier 3, they go under that, until you get to like 150 blocks deep in the earth. But instead of needing, you know, 10, say, of the max tier under it, you need each individual tier, and that spaces out your cost. But yeah, these harvesters can't even keep up.
That's funny.
And there's 2 harvesters harvesting the same section. I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay.
I have to take a very short 5-second step away here real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. I apologize for the interruption. Alright, anyway, mystical agriculture stuff. Coal for days now. Well, maybe that's what the mystical incubator does. You put the seed in there and it just makes the essence. And you don't have to worry about all this growth accelerator, farmland nonsense. I wonder if the modern industrialization book talks about that. What did I do with the other book? Try and keep all my books together. I'm sure that the book doesn't mention anything about it because yeah. Because yeah. Yeah. So anyway, mystical agriculture machines for modern industrialization were added specifically for this pack by the pack authors. So the book wouldn't specifically have instruction on stuff like that. So what was our big holdup when we made these assemblers? That they took so long. God. It has to be a plate quantity. Steel plates. I thought bronze was in here somewhere. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was copper plates. What are you struggling with?
Well, I have to use that black stuff again to get kill a mob, and of course it spreads so fast that it takes forever to go away.
I guess steel plates are some of the big one. Tin plates are big. It doesn't tell me what copper plates it needs. Probably these. What are these? Compressor. What did I need these for? Obviously making some kind of plate. I don't remember what we were working on last stream, but this stream we're working toward analog circuits. Analog circuits, I have all this and I have these. So the next thing we need to do is an inductor, a capacitor, and the circuit board. And are either three of them used in anything else? Because if not, we're not worrying about it. Of course they would be. Pipe config cards. Well, I guess that's it though, right? Electronic circuit board. So the analog circuit board. The inductor isn't a pain to make a polarizer, so that's fine. Capacitor. So we should literally make 2 more assemblers to make pipe config cards and analog circuits. I mean, these are cheap enough to make, you know, on their own for their own things. But then again, I don't know. Maybe we should make...
Yeah, I'll be looking out for it.
Hmm. My cat has come to visit again. He is the reason for the last AFK because I threw him out and he came back. He's a bad kitty. Quit that. It would just be nice if he was here to enjoy my company and would lay down and hang out. But he has to be in all of my stuff.
That ain't gonna happen.
We need to get a cat cam next. He's a very rambunctious kitty. The camera would be nice for all of 5 minutes when he'd be laying around. And then he'd be on the prowl again. Please no cat cam. Zycor, what's up, man? How you doing? You don't like cats? My cat could be playing a game. He likes to press all the buttons on my keyboard. I get where you're coming from, though. I completely understand. You know, we're here to see the game. Cats not playing the game. It's indifferent. He'd probably be fine for the intermission camera. I just wish he would leave the stuff on my desk alone. He's always after the wire at the end of my mouse. He's going to get his ears boxed, let me tell you. What was this thing doing? Okay. So we need to assemble the Avengers. The Avengers need to assemble. Yeah, intermission break, cam. End of stream is a different story. Yeah, like, I used to have, like, overlays and stuff, too, and it got to the point where I don't want that other stuff distracting and taking away from the things that I am doing. So that's why I went just with, like, my Twitter logo in the bottom, and I only want my logo somewhere on the screen. That way, if somebody, like, shares a clip of me, you know, or my clip gets like put on a YouTube video or something, that, you know, I'm guaranteed to get some kind of credit back toward it, you know? It's my watermark. But at the moment, with this automation, all things aside, I want to make these, but the pipe config card is also made with those components and glass. So we already have these, so we're making this, and this. Do we make all three of those available? Maybe not. Because they're only used for like those two things, I believe. Inductors used to make a polarizer only, so that's nothing. Capacitors used to only make the two. Resistor is also used to make... Okay, so... Well, resistors we have available to the network. Resistors are available, but analog circuit boards, they're cheap, so we don't have to worry about that. So analog circuits are nothing important. Capacitors are nothing important. Inductors are nothing important. Okay, so we don't need to provide any of that stuff back to the network. So we need two more assemblers. I'm gonna go accelerate some of the machines up here. We're getting so close to not being dependent so much on some of this stuff. It's always plates. Now what is it making? Oh, we need to process tin as well. I believe I was starting to run out of tin. I wonder if does hashtag ore? Yeah. So we need a Smelty-O-Tron 9000. Does a Smelty-O-Tron 9000 exist somewhere? Can I do anything with modern industrialization of these things other than just furnace them? Oh crap. Macerating them gives a chance to get another one. That's actually really good. Yeah, where this does nothing. All right, so we need to macerate them. Pulverizing 2 will give us 3. Is that as good? Or is this better? Pulverizing 2 will give us 3. It's what, a 33% yield or something? I don't really know. Where'd my Paxel go? Has anybody seen my Paxel? I have too many bags. What the heck did I just do with it? Where in the heck would it go? Oh. All right then. I was like, it can't be too many places. It's got to be here somewhere. We need to upgrade that to electric too, by the way. So I want to be able to store so many of these chips and so many of those pipe things. How would I do 2 different types into like 2 different chests? I wonder if an adjustable chest. I'm sure it wouldn't let me whitelist stuff in it, right? Configurable chest. All right, so we need capacitor. Right? Oh, there we go. Except that didn't do it right, did it? Disappeared. Oh, it doesn't even have to go in like a certain order? Question mark? I guess not. T Hill, how we doing? What is up? How many hours in the mod pack so far? Let us take a look. We are 24 days in. Where is statistics? Time played 11.67 days. Is that a lot? You're doing better? Well, that's good. Doing better is always good. A little bit, just a little bit. I decided to progress to the maximum that I could with AE. And so, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I pushed through AE very hard. And then, oh crap, I deleted it again. I want to go into here. We already did capacitors. I need those and I need those. Can control click that. And control click those. Then we want to control click U. And then control click. Why is that not coming up? Oh, pipe config cards are craftable. Okay, never mind. I thought we could assemble a pipe config card. That's okay. Just got over COVID in your household, so better is a good thing. Yes, COVID is a nasty thing, so hopefully everyone is doing better. Hopefully everyone came out of it with not too many problems. COVID was nasty indeed. I don't know if I want to storage bus these or if we want to just use item. I mean, might as well just go the full AE route. We're committed. We'll make this a different cable color, since this is going to be like its own thingy mabob. There we go. Yeah, you're doing all right. GS better than you. Your hearing's still jacked up a bit. Got speakers on 100%, Twitch audio on 90 to hear properly. Wow. Must have messed with your inner ear, huh? So we need rubber, copper, gold plates. You are copper plates and rubber. And you are steel rods and copper wire. I hate it. I deleted it again. One of these has to have steel rod. Guess it doesn't matter. It's going to export until full. So maybe we do round robin. There we go. That's not too bad. I'm waiting for the day when we're going to run out of power. You're thinking that, or your sinuses being so backed up, your eardrums are messed up. I can see that. I have really bad allergies, and when my sinuses get super congested, then yeah, it's just a mess. Hello, good sir. How are we today? We are doing well. Work was crappy, but not too terrible. So here we are. What are we working on today? We're expanding upon our modern industrialization stuff and things. We need 5 things. Capacitor, analog circuit board, and what else? Copper wire. Analog circuit board, capacitor, copper wire. I need inductor. What was the last thing? Resistor. I actually lied then about this being its own thing. Because I was thinking these 3 items were it, but it is not. So how many are in this? 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. Oh, and that export bus would be 8. Oof. Because there would be no way to chain that. Well, actually there would be. Crap, I should have saved the configuration for that. Alright, that's my bad. We're running out of room though. Good to know that happens to me when allergies makes you think it's your sinuses. Yeah, I would think sinuses, because when my sinuses get congested, it feels like when you go up on top of a mountain and your ears get like full, and then when you come down the mountain later and you like yawn a little bit, you can feel your ears pop. It's kind of like what my sinuses do. Oh, you know what? Well, since this isn't going to work out the way that I thought it was, yeah, I mean, we'll just put the storage buses on the front. How many are we at? 5. So that would be 8. So we might as well add in another. Another sub network here. Automation, you like it? Yeah, automation is fun time. Whoops. Give that back. There we go. So then I don't have anything operating yet. Reconfigure some wires here, make them look a little better, free up a little bit more space. You just need them to pop like in an airplane. Yes, totally. So now if I look, no capacitors on. Did I do this backwards? Yes, I did. Nope. There we go. There we go. So now everything that is in here is now going to be available. And I think I'm going to unlock these, and we're just going to let them fill their outputs. 3 stacks of each of these should be fine as like buffer. Where does the water come from? Why are we getting water? Do these have water? No. Doesn't say that water is Where did the water come from? None of the other ones have water in them. You got me. Am confused. I guess it's not affecting anything. All right, so we need inductor, copper wire, and resistors. Resistor, inductor, copper wire, analog circuit, and capacitors. Capacitor, analog circuit. All right, so now we need to do the round robin again. And probably throw in an acceleration card. There we go. A little bit of everything. And then we want to do a dropper. If I could get one dropper. Auto export. And then I want deep slate bricks. We'll keep 3 stacks on hand. Because these are used in like tons of things. Maybe more than 3 stacks. That would be 6 stacks, so I think that's plenty. There we go. Analog circuits on Auto Magic Craft. Woo. Woo 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 woo. Woo 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 woo. So the next thing that I know that we need is tin wire. I see that used in a ton of stuff. So we need to do tin plates and then tin wires. Right? I don't have tin plates yet. So I think that's what one of those compressors was for. Actually, the 2 of them, right? Tin wire is compressed plates. Plates are compressed ingots. So double compress. So if I put one here and then a barrel, I wish I could get like 2 up under here somewhere. Just to save some space, but I guess it's fine. What did I just do with that other compressor? Oh, it's right here. Dir to dir. So if I have something that's not a two-stepped process, I could put it underneath there. Or we could put it down into the ground. Dropper. Oh, this thing needs to go. All right, there's those two. I need export buses again. How many are on here? 5. So 2 more would be 7. So this one's going to do 10. You will do 10 plates. Auto export. Auto export. Actually, I think I want everything here to connect. Too many channels. Oh, I see why. I knew something was connected that shouldn't be. Wait. Tin wire. Oh, it's a wire mill. Why did I say compressor? I don't know. This should hopefully be relatively fast, because the only thing it's waiting on is the battery alloy plates. And I guess these steel bolts and stuff. Do I hate steel bolts? What is it in this recipe that takes steel bolts? The basic machine hull, I'm sure. It's the steel gear. So we need to automate the steel gear in the assembler with soldering alloy. And that's how we get rid of the bolts. Screw them bolts. So in order to do that, we need to set up the other blast furnace. And it's that's why this is up here. And then this needs soldering alloy dust, which needs tin and lead mixed together. Big yikes, so much stuff. So much stuff. Now what is it waiting on? Steel plates. Steel plates are next. What else are steel subvariants? Other than like the steel gear. I think we already have steel rods automated. Steel doubling it, huh? Space station. I think this setup though is out of power now, which is fine. It was totally expected. We're gonna fix that though. No, I broke it. Go back. Godreal, how we doing? Hello, hello. Hi. Haven't been in your stream in 2 years. Wow. It's been a hot minute, but welcome back. How have you been? What's up? What's up? What's all involved to make you? More steel, of course. You've been good. How about me? I've been doing well, chilling, busy with work, all that jazz. None of the fun stuff, of course. Jeez, it's all this crap, these rotors. And they have to make all these bolts and nuts and plates and things. We really need to set up soldering alloy of some variation. Let's at least go with 2 more, I guess. Need a tank. What is it? Black in the quadrants. Yeah, work's been pretty wild for me. I've been busy with that, but we've been back streaming, so big chillin', hanging out. It's been fun to stream. It's always fun to stream. Unfortunately, they haven't been as long as I used to be able to stream, but still somewhat decent. Like, I need to get off soon. I have to go to work early tomorrow. Oof. So now these, however many machines are going to run on those two. And these machines will run on these two. There we go. Will the energy keep up is the real question. Starting to fill. Starting to fill. Starting to fill. Perfect. How about these machines? Full, full, full. Perfect. It's what we needed. So that's filling up. That's going to fill up eventually. I need to partition that. I need diorite. There we go. So what did I say? We needed steel plates. Oh, I did it again. I broke this one without saving the configuration. There we go. All that stuff's put back. Finally add a stack of circuits. Yes, I have no steel plates right now on AutoCraft. Or on process crafting or whatever you want to call it. There we go. This will back up this. I definitely feel like the amount of steel that we go through, keep a whole bunch. Configure that. Just make all these into the multi-parts. There we go. It'll be ready for the next set of lines. All right, there we go. Just been double checking my work schedule. Make sure I'm all set for tomorrow morning. I haven't been using that. Throw that back in the system. Don't need that. Do need all this stuff. There we go. The next thing I need to automate is conveyors, motors, and robot arms, which should hopefully get easier. Conveyors take motors, so I need to be able to automate tin wire. Jeez, this entire like thing is like, there's so much crap everywhere. What is this? Jim, I have a shooting star out here. Do you need it? Hello? Jim has abandoned us. All right, so motor is the next thing that we got to automate. And in order to automate motors, we also need tin cables. Tin cables can be made in an assembler with styrene butane rubber or synthetic rubber. Blame Jim indeed. Synthetic rubber. Is that not what I'm making, like up here? Are you synthetic rubber? Raw synthetic oil? Okay. So just, you know, another step of crap to do. Where did I see that? Oh, it's tin cable. Tin cable needs synthetic rubber. Synthetic rubber is a mixer with synthetic oil. and sulfur. How are we making tin cables now? That's what I want to know. Crafting tin cables with rubber sheets and tin wires. This is it. This is... I mean, I get it that using liquid rubber... Oh, here we go. This is what we need, a packer. There you go. Twice for good measure. I agree with that statement. But still, synthetic rubber comes from synthetic oil. There's a shooting star out here, and you left us.
Where is it?
Over here by me.
Yeah, I had to go take care of my bird and my dog.
Oh.
You know,
So what is this? Is this raw synthetic oil? Still didn't tell me how to make. What is this? Chemical reactor? Don't have one of those. Mixer. Synthetic oil and sulfur. Synthetic oil is raw synthetic oil, which is water and coke dust. Oh, we're doing this. Are we not?
oh, there it is.
Did you get it?
Hi. Yes, I did.
Nice. Raw synthetic goes in there and comes out as whatever this liquid is. It must just be liquid rubber. Is that what it is? See, I'm surprised a recipe like this doesn't just use... So I'm already making synthetic rubber here. I wish there was just a way to like...
I
Oh,
don't know
there
how to
is.
catch it.
Get out of here, you. Stupid thing. I wish there was a way to just prevent them from even spawning. It's highly annoying. This is synthetic oil. Okay. Synthetic
Go.
oil. So synthetic rubber. Oh god.
I lost it.
So then we need sulfur to make synthetic rubber. Sulfur is what? We can do sulfur essence, but where else does it come from? I think we're just going to do the packing thing. I don't know.
Oh, what do we do now?
Sort of cheaty, but there's a game rule to disable it. Do insomnia or something like that. Well, I think I have the sleep charm that I'm wearing. Wards off the effects of insomnia. So this is supposed to apply that game rule to my character. So there's a different mod that is allowing them to spawn, and it's only ever one. Because normally they spawn in like a pack of 3. So something else is allowing one and one only to spawn. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But it is rather annoying.
And it may be from me not sleeping.
No, I have that necklace on and it's just one of them that shows up.
Yeah, but I haven't slept.
Yeah, but you're on the other side of the planet.
I'm down the ravine. I had to chase that stupid star.
Jim's always out of this world. Sounds about right.
I'm off to lunch. Just don't tell anybody.
As long as you're bringing some back.
No, I'm gonna go to Subway and get it.
There you go.
I got Stardust,
Now we need to automate the ores.
Glowstone Dust, Redstone Dust, and the Staff Fragment. That. And emeralds and diamonds. Here.
These things should be getting easier and easier to craft, I would sure as heck hope. Battery alloy is another one that I gotta automate. So we gotta do robot arms, motors, conveyor belts, and machine halls. The next thing that we need to automate is soldering alloy. And then battery alloy. Battery alloy. And their sub pieces. Lead and antimony. And antimony comes from steel drill. The next thing is, at what point do we run out of steam? Oh, we're pretty much keeping up. That's what matters. And I'm super happy that things are coming around pretty fast. We're soon gonna have to like upgrade to MV stuff. So what are motors? Oh, so back to the tin cable. Batman 696, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for redeeming a stretch. I appreciate that. I'll get that in for you here in a second. We need to do LV cable. Shooting, thank you for the hydrate as well. I appreciate it. Let's add a checklist in here. Everything's going good for you. How's my day been going? It's been going well. Had a busy day at work today, and then I went to a family picnic for Labor Day here in the States. Hung out there, ate some good food, and then came home and got on the stream. So my day's been going pretty good. Aside from the whole work thing, you know, first thing this morning, pretty happy. Can't complain. I do gotta go to work tomorrow, so I can complain a lot about that. Who likes work anyway? So we're gonna do a Packer. That's pretty easy for LV cable. And then we have everything. Easy clap. Easy clap. So we need a packer and an assembler. Steel packer. What is that, a gold drill? And assembler. Oh, look at that, we have one. Isn't that nice? Packer. Do I have droppers on me? Nope, ran out. When are we gonna make Cobbleworks too? It's gotta happen at some point. Oh crap, I already messed this up. Boop.
Burnt the squeaker toy you put in my orange tray.
Where'd you put it?
I burnt it. My Paxil,
Oh, you set my nice gift on fire. I see how it is.
oh, he looked really good sitting there. But you know how the Paxil likes to hit other stuff when you're near it. That's what it did. Kaboom.
Wow.
Not happy.
Are you from the States, Batman?
He looked nice sitting there all by himself.
Packer needs rubber and tin wire and capacity card. Just have them, I guess. Not crafting. Where are the capacity? There they are. Nope, we don't need that many. So we need to do tin wire, rubber sheets. There we go. Auto export below. So that's taking care of my tin cables. So the next thing should be motors. And I should have all of this stuff. Nice. Now we need storage bus. This is going to be for tin cable. And this is going to be for motors. Oh, sleeping bag. All right, so what are we waiting on now? Oh, this is a steel packer, not an electric packer. Right, right. All right, while we're waiting for this to craft, let me get my stretch and hydrate in. Stretch and hydrate complete. Thank you guys for redeeming those. I appreciate it. I encourage you guys out there as well to get yourself in a stretch and a hydrate. Not only our long gaming sessions, you know, bad for sitting around and stuff. Watch sessions can be just the same. So be sure to stand up and stretch periodically, get a drink in. Oh, it's done. Right now it seems to be the battery stuffs. Come on. I wanted to get the recipe in. There we go. I was at least able to put some of that stuff back. So the steel stuff, I don't really need right now. Could come in handy later. Bronze drill heads are another one, and steel drill heads. Too bad there's no way to like face it the other direction. All right, and what are the deal is with you, question mark? Oh, there it goes. The wire didn't want to connect. Yay, Woot motors. Auto output. Auto output. So that's motors. I would assume the machine halls would be good too, but that's further on down the road. I do have things set up in my Trello board here to go through. Conveyor belts are next because motors and cable were the subsequent pieces. And a machine hall doesn't even take conveyors. What was it that took conveyors again? Oh, all the different electric machines do. Especially the assembler. For the amount of them that we craft. Piston. I don't have piston on my... We'll have to add that in. I don't remember seeing the piston in the quest book. Lord Zion, hello. How are you today? Somewhere in here it said, we strongly suggest that you automate the machine hall, analog circuits, motors, oh, right there, pistons, robot arms, and conveyor belts. I don't even have pistons on my Trello board. So what takes a piston? The robot arm. And machine hall takes none of that stuff. So we need to add the piston in.
Uses yellow ink or shimmering stone gems to place light.
Before the robot arm. Conveyor belt should be easy. Now that we have motors, we have literally all this stuff. So we literally only need an assembler for it. Is there room? I thought for sure I had one more slot somewhere in here, but I guess not. Oh, look at the animation on that. That was pretty neato.
How do you fill it?
Machine hall needs battery stuff. Battery stuff. I hate battery stuff. Maybe we put this off. What was the other thing I said? The piston. Everything is easy until you get to the steel gear. And the best thing to do with the steel gear is to go to soldering alloy.
Yeah.
Conveyor belts are easy. I have all that stuff. It would be nice to automate battery alloy. Trying to debate how far into this I want to get. What all is involved with soldering? Soldering? I don't think I'm saying it right. I think I'm being dumb about it. Soldering. I think the L is kind of unpronounced. Soldering alloy. Solder. Solder. Depends if you want to follow the US or UK pronunciation. Well, you know, we talk in the freedom language here, right? We need to mix tin and lead. Well, I actually think I'm going to end the stream here. I've been setting up the Trello board, getting some of that stuff ready. I've been doing like some flow charting with the Trello board to understand what crafts and what dependencies that we need to do. I really need to set up more quarries. All right, there we go. I need to.
Maybe it is.
More quarries, possibly electric. Automate drill heads. All right, we'll have that. I don't even know what it takes to make a bronze drill. It's these stupid iron gears. Lots of stuff is available, so that's good. So we're making bronze plates. Bronze plates is probably something to automate too. What are you doing? Microwaving stuff.
Yeah,
The microwave timer going off.
this actually does work.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I got a little bit of light out of it. I'm just trying to figure it all out.
You're just over here to make noise.
Well, I hear you with your pouch. It kind of sounds like we're playing with those things when we were kids there.
Yeah, xylophone.
There you go.
I need to set up ore processing too. Ore processing. But yeah, anyway. I can continue to rabble on all night long because that's what I do. But like I'd said earlier, I do have to go to work tomorrow. Feels bad. Work is crap. But I'm working the morning shift. So I'll be home in the afternoon, and then I have off on Wednesday. So should be able to get a pretty decent stream in tomorrow and a pretty decent stream in on Wednesday. So we'll be back at it, continuing our modern industrialization grind, then eventually working on all the other tech mods. So anyway, it's time for me to go. I want to thank everyone for stopping by and hanging out. You guys have been awesome as always. If you guys are new, be sure to hit that follow button. Your support is always greatly appreciated. Check out my social media as well. Follow me on Twitter/X. Join us on the Discord. I post on Twitter and Discord when I go live. And any other news or updates, you'll be able to find that there. I'm trying to stream every single day for the month of September. I missed a day yesterday, unfortunately. It is what it is, but hopefully we can continue the streak going forward. But I'm always going to leave the possibility to that not happen with the way that my work schedule lines up. So fingers crossed we can do it, but we're going to try for as many days as possible in September for the whole September celebration event. Shooting, real good to see you, man. Have yourself a great and wonderful day. We'll see you next time. But yeah, anyway, check out my YouTube channels. Got a main channel and a VODs channel. If you want to see day one content of this pack, be sure to check out the VODs YouTube. Twitch only keeps my VODs for so many weeks and then they delete them. So that's why we have the YouTube, so you can see all the content from the beginning. So be sure to check that out. Hit up a sub on the main YouTube. Been thinking about content to put out there, so maybe something on the horizon soonish TM. You never know. But yeah, anyway, thank you everyone for being here, chilling. Thank you to everyone who's out there lurking, hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate every single one of you. Hopefully, if you were from the States, you had a wonderful Labor Day/Labor Day weekend. Hopefully, it was a long weekend for you and you had a nice and relaxed day. But yeah, I'm out, guys. I'm going to head to bed, catch some sleep. Make sure to have yourself a great and wonderful day, night, or evening. I'll see you guys all at the next stream.